visiting Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, Klay Thompson. At guard, Derrick Rose. At center, Bill Russell. At power forward, Tim Duncan. At forward, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team, Mike Budenholzer. And now, the starting lineup for your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'8", number 43, Carmelo Anthony. At guard, at 6'4", number 6, Dwayne Wade. Guard. At 6'9", number 2, Magic Johnson. At 4, at 7, the head coach for the...
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This summer, 2 lottery picks, Jalen Green and Jonathan Kuminga, were drafted, not out of college, but off the G League's Ignite team for top prospects. They developed...
Good story, D.A. Thanks. And here we can check out the story for Derrick Rose.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got LeBron James. Klay Thompson is out there with Rose. Then it's Russell. And it's Duncan in at the power forward. And for the Knicks, Anthony out there with Garnett. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
James, Knicks with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
4 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tim Duncan with the rebound. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Back to Thompson. James looking it over. The shot by Thompson, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Thompson against Wade. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Rose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
James kicks to Thompson. Rose against Johnson. Out left to the wing. Outside, Russell. Pass to Thompson. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. From deep three-point range, Knicks with the rebound. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks, and they came away with a win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
LeBron passes to Thompson. Dishes to Duncan. No good that time. Excellent D there from Garnett. Here's Wade, and it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Johnson, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Johnson, the pass to Wade. And good, coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
Well, listen, this is far from the strength of Dwayne Wade's game, but you got to guard him from outside the arc, because if you give him a little bit of space, he'll make that.
Now here's Rose. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Anthony on the wing. James covering. Steps back and fires. And the rejection by LeBron. Duncan with the screen for LeBron. Stolen by Magic. 3-on-3 from about 19 feet. Another shot. And it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Duncan with the screen for LeBron. Sweet move. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Rose. Here's Johnson. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Rose dishes to James. Thompson outside. Here's Rose. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. Vince Carter is checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And West subs in for Magic Johnson. Now here's West. The pass to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Wade. Stolen by Weber. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
His first personal. First team foul.
New York leading by 4. West, right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
That one on Thompson.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
So he gets them both. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Pierce. Right wing. Knicks with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Malone against Weber. Robinson a screen on Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Pierce against Carter. Weber, the pass to Rose. Bucks passing it around. Carter against Pierce. Good work defensively by Carter. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Wade kicks to Carter. In the corner, it's Robinson. From the arc. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Malone.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Your Knicks City Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
We've got West. Garnett out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Anthony, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. West outside. Garnett with the screen for West. And Davis sends it back.
The incredible length of Davis uses it to perfection to come up with the block.
Here's James. And that one drops for him. James has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Carter finds Anthony. Over James. And the shot falls short this time.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. It's good from long range. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. Pass to Davis.
19.
Now Rose. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Garnett with a screen on James. Anthony dishes to Garnett. That one goes in. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
James against Anthony. LeBron outside. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's on Kevin Garnett.
It is really so impressive how LeBron James continues to play at a high level. We all respect greatness. What is the hardest thing to achieve is sustained greatness. That's LeBron James.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the Knicks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Duncan, he's checked in for the Bucks. Good on the second free throw. New York leading by 13. Lobs it up for Anthony. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awful.
Rose, that's good.
Well, Derrick Rose, just so confident, so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations. Boy, has he become a terrific shooter.
Here's Anthony. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Duncan with a screen on Anthony. The drive by James does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far. Garnett with it. He's picked up by James. Garnett the pass to Johnson. Davis against Anthony. Back to Johnson. Garnett with a screen on Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 14. Davis kicks to Rose. Duncan outside. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Knicks with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson up top. He's covered by Rose. Johnson can't hit.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
2 minutes.
LeBron passes to Davis. He kicks it to Thompson. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Your Knicks City Dancer.
Different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Vince Carter. Yao, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pierce comes in for LeBron. Now, here is Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Anthony kicks to Wade. Back to Anthony. Stolen by Pierce. There's the dish to Rose. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Weber, he's checked in for Tim Duncan.
Chris Weber.
Johnson against Rose. Here he goes. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on David Robinson. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
David Robinson. That's his first personal. Derrick Rose. 1 shot.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The first one falls.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Rose against Johnson. Here's Robinson. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bucks trail by 7. Weber, the pass to Rose. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Wade against Thompson. Here's Wade. 4 on the shot clock. Over Weber. It's tipped. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Knicks lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. Hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. Hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And some stellar players indeed. Man, I would love to win Player of the Week. What a dream. How about you, Shaq? All right, now let's break down the first half. It's been a productive game so far for the Knicks.
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they perform. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Thompson is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Russell. Then there's Duncan. And it's LeBron in at the 3, the small forward. It's stolen by Duncan. The kick out to Rose. Back to Thompson. Duncan with the screen for Thompson. Going inside. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's LeBron. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. In the third spot, the Bucks.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Knicks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Garnett with a screen on Rose. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
Bucks trail by 5. James kicks to Rose. Rose sets the screen for Thompson. LeBron up top. From deep. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got his 6th rebound on the night.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rose against Johnson. Thompson outside. From 17 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Johnson driving to the basket. Nice D from Duncan. Bucks trail by 5. Rose passes to Russell. Knicks with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anthony finds Garnett. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
West is checked in for Johnson. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And look at Kevin Garnett. What a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Some stats. Here are the numbers for Klay Thompson. 4th in 3-point field goal percentage, 12th in scoring, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. On defense, the Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Duncan with the screen for Rose. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Garnett kicks to Wade. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. And it's Russell with the rebound. Bucks trail by 5. James outside. On the wing, Thompson. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal, second team foul.
Here's Rose. 15 points in the game. Russell a screen on West. Here's Rose, and he drives in.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Thompson finds James. Poke loose. Garnett with it. He's picked up by LeBron. James against Garnett. Wade outside. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. And yes, it's good.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Wade. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Russell. The Bucks working the ball around. Russell sets a screen for Thompson. He takes it in, and no good that time. Excellent D there from Anthony.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound, Milwaukee. Rose surveying the D. Russell a screen on West. Rose in the post. West on him. Rose, no good. Anthony, the pass to Garnett. Back to Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
You know, he's so tough to defend without fouling. Melo puts the defenders in tough spots.
Carmelo.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Johnson in for West. And then for Milwaukee. Yao, he's checked in for Russell. Weber comes in for Duncan. And it's Pierce in for James. And he's good on the second. 1:06 left to play in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Rose. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Indiana Pacers.
And that game against Houston, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Bucks trail by 10. Weber kicks to Rose. Yao with a screen on Robinson. Here's Rose. Malone with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Now the pass to Weber. Shot clock at 5. Yao with a screen on Wade. It's Thompson off the drive.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
Dwayne Wade at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Wade. Both free throws good from Wade. Rose with the ball. Kicks it to Weber. Fader on the way. Not going to go that time. And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Reached the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Robinson. Anthony is out there at Malone. Then it's Johnson, and it's Wade in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Pass to Rose. 6 to shoot. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Rose passes to Davis. Stolen by Robinson. Wade against Pierce. From 12 feet out. And Davis sends it back. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Pierce. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
New York. Fans from out of this section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
So for the Knicks, Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Robinson, and it's Garnett in for Malone. Milwaukee also making some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Davis. Duncan comes in for Weber, and James subbed in for Paul Pierce. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. LeBron with the block.
An engaged LeBron James on the defensive end is an absolute menace.
Duncan with the screen for LeBron. Offline with his 3.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Wade kicks to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Garnett with a screen on James. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Duncan. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
He had played mistake-free basketball until that one. His first turnover of the night.
His second personal.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Johnson, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Anthony left side. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Duncan. The Bucks working the ball around. Kevin Garnett with the steal. And here's the break. Johnson outside. Three-pointer, Wade. And the Knicks miss again.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Knicks foul. Magic Johnson.
Timeout called the Bucks.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Duncan surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Garnett. And it's sent back by Russell. Thompson outside. And the pass to Rose. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Duncan finds Rose. Driving in. Johnson with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Anthony sets the pick for Johnson. Over to the wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Kareem throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Wade following the basket by Tim Duncan. And it's Wade with the jam.
How many times have we seen Dwayne Wade sneak behind the defense and get that alley-oop? So nice.
Down low, Duncan. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
The assist.
LeBron's got 3 assists in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now here's Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Dishes to Johnson. Pass to Garnett. Wade with it. Picked up by Thompson. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by the Bucks. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to the wing. Russell sets a screen for Rose. Oh, Russell in position. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Johnson surveying the floor. Wade outside. He kicks it to Carmelo. To the inside. Stolen by Rose. On the wing, Thompson. Rose against Garnett. With the teardrop. No good on that one. And New York the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Wade. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Here's Garnett. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Duncan can't hit. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson right side. Driving inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And another shot. And he lays it up and in.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
James dishes to Rose. The rebound by Garnett. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You take a look at Phoenix, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, Houston, 3 spots down.
When I look at Houston, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seeded.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Into the new season, Chris. Every team wants to start fast. How important is that?
Yeah, you want to start, BA, the season fast, but you'd rather end the season playing your best basketball, but each team wants a strong start because that helps build that confidence.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Kawhi Leonard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And for Houston, we've got Paul George, James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's DeRozan in at the 3.
Here we go.
So the Rockets win the tip. George against Antetokounmpo. George passes to DeRozan. Now here's George. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one. Leonard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Rejected by George. Bryant against Harden. DeRozan outside. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Leonard on the take. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he buries his first look.
The reach of Giannis really helps out here, allowing him to beat out the defense and win a second chance shot.
And here is Irving. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Can't get it to fall.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Bryant, the pass to Leonard. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Athletic play by Leonard in the paint, not letting anything hold him back from his shot.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Bryant with it. Harden picks him up. And it's Doncic missing. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Irving, the pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's Doncic outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Pass to Bryant. It's rebounded by George.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Irving against Leonard. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. Missed inside. The Suns leading. Antetokounmpo for three. Here's Bryant. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Outside Irving. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Irving. Soft touch off the glass.
Body control Irving has. Fending off the defense, his style, and still scoring. I love his aggressiveness.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time! And your Club City Captors!
Houston making some changes. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Rondo in for Irving. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Gobert. Doncic on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic, puts pressure on the defense every possession.
At the line for the Suns, Luka Doncic. At the line for two.
The first one falls.
Entering the league at just 19 years old, Luka Doncic has loads of experience overseas. Won an MVP in Spain, which is widely considered the second best league in the world.
And the Rockets making a change here. Paul's checked in. Doncic hits them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Can't get it to drop. Pass to Kidd. Here's Mourning. George defending. Here's McGrady. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Clock at 6. Offensive board. Got a piece of it. Rondo with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
George outside. Got a hand on it.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Gobert. And the basket is good.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Now Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's stolen away. In transition. Doncic left side. Shoots over Rondo. Doncic shot is good. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim. A lot of blocks in the first 2 quarters.
Section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the last. All right, who's coming out the court. Get loud for your Club City Texans.
Chance here to check out some stats for Kobe Bryant.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games. And we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. Left side Tatum, 6 to shoot. Pass to Paul. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Suns ball.
And the Suns with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here he goes. Here's McGrady. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Deflects the pass. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pure from three-point range.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
George outside. He takes it in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Houston ball. Sun substitution.
Here's Tatum. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead, up by 11. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that's going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game. You know, I know that I'm going to get a lot of contact. And
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Embiid passes to Irving. Shot clock at 5. Back to Embiid. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say, probably a wing because you can kind of switch up on the length. You could be as tall as KD or as short as, let's say, Harden. But you can also have skill sets with that, quickness shooting, getting other guys involved. So I would say, I'm probably going with the small forward.
Kidd with the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Hits the trifecta.
Your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Bryant. Here's Kidd. He's got 5. Off target on the 15-footer.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Outside Irving. Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Now here's Irving. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to DeRozan. Over Leonard. And it's DeRozan missing. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Chamberlain. To the wing on the left. Now here's Leonard. From deep. Tatum pulls it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
I'm trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this now.
No, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Phoenix, timeout. And fans who wants a free t-shirt, make some noise. And George City.
So for the Rockets, Howard comes in for Embiid, and it's George in for Jason Tatum. Doncic is checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Antetokounmpo for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Houston the other way, coming off a win against the Blazers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Well, nowadays, the three-point shot is huge. They were fighting from outside.
And so here's Phoenix. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Back to Leonard. Pass to Doncic. Driving to the basket, and he makes it on the layup. Doncic has got 6.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
DeRozan outside. Irving with it. Howard with a screen on Doncic. Back to DeRozan. Knocked loose. And stolen by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Chalk up 2 there. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He must have a real good feel for the fadeaway. I mean, he uses it even when no one's on.
Timeout called. Houston.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming on the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers.
So for the Rockets, Rondo, he's checked in for Harden, and it's Chris Paul in for Irving. And the Suns making a change here. Suns on D. On the wing, DeRozan. Coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Bryant takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bryant's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. DeRozan outside. 1:04 left in the second period. To the paint to stop the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here's Doncic outside. And the Suns get another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to George. And it's blocked.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Gobert. Here's Mourning, defended by DeRozan. George with it. Going inside. Oh, okay. Oh, my. Throw it down.
Impressive. That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Here's McGrady. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's George. The steal. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. And to see these two shouldering the burden, carrying their teams, almost makes your back sore, huh, Shaq?
No, stop it.
Might have to get him some of that icy hot. Man up.
Might just. And now let's analyze this first half. It's been all Luka Doncic, just doing whatever he wants out there.
His shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows?
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Joel Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then it's James Harden. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Down low. George passes to Irving. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Yeah, the footwork, the patience. Watching Embiid go to work inside, that's a treat.
Bryant outside. Here's Chamberlain. That one's good for 2.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Well, the Rockets shooting only 23% so far. George outside. Antetokounmpo against Embiid. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
It's deflected. Leonard outside. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from 11. Chamberlain, no good. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
Yeah, it's been an unusual role for Embiid to get here. I mean, as a team, he was discovered at a basketball camp while living in Cameroon. He hadn't even really played the game.
Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Back to Bryant. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Bryant outside. It's rebounded by George. And Embiid's dad wanted him to play pro volleyball.
Yeah, no doubt. He probably would have excelled at that too, but he pursued his dream of playing in the NBA, and now he's dominant.
Harden misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Bryant against Harden. Here's Bryant inside, and it's in there. Bryant's got 5 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Who wants a T-shirt? All right, who's coming out the court? Get loud for your Quad City Dancers.
He's checked in for the Rockets. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. Phoenix, 4th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. George with the block.
I mean, just a top defender in the NBA. George's wide wingspan and fast, incredible instincts really help him stifle shooters.
Irving finds George. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Leonard. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Bryant outside. Here's Chamberlain, hounded by Tatum. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
The Rockets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Antetokounmpo against George. And there's the drive. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
Rondo, he's checked in for the Rockets. Paul comes in for Irving. Picked it out of midair. On the wing, Bryant. The 3. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 8.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. To the paint. It's tipped. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, he just brushed off the contact right there. I mean, the stronger Tatum gets, the more effective he becomes finishing inside over.
Back to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. They shoot again. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
Antetokounmpo against Paul. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Pass to Tatum. And here's Embiid. He makes it from the left block. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Here's Kidd. And, yep, it's good. He has 7.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
Still Rockets ball.
And the Rockets making a change here. Howard's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Gobert's checked in. Howard, the screen. Here's George. It's good.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
And he gets that one.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
George outside. Three seconds left. Drained it for 2 points. George has got 6 points. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Suns on top, running away with this one. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix. Pass to Hachimura. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Clock is at 3, and a deep 3 from Paul. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Kidd. Here's Mourning. Out to the right wing. Here's McGrady. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Ball finds Howard. These last seasons, we've had the privilege of listening to our players when they use their voices. And it's also been amazing to see the NBA work to support them.
You know, our players are empowered to stand up for what they believe in. I mean, it started with players like Bill Russell, Spencer Haywood, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that's what our league is about. And we know that's a very special thing.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Johnson against Hachimura. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Kidd. Pass to McGrady. Now Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Paul passes to Tatum. Hachimura sets a screen. From 13, the Rockets again can't hit.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Kidd. The 3 is up. That shot missing. And Houston will come the other way. Outside Paul. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
Here's McGrady, hounded by Tatum. With some arc. Ooh, Howard with a block.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Pass to Mourning. To the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady, hounded by Tatum.
Really working on the technique defensively. Tatum showing good fundamentals, good discipline.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
The Suns making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And that one misses. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
For Houston, they've got nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside, Rondo. Shot to end the cold streak. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's McGrady. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Kidd. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Outside Paul. Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. Looking to get back on track. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
The Rockets again can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Outside, Rondo. Well, Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some pretty good checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not hating on it because the more successful the league is, the more entertained fans like myself are going to be. $50 million a season, kudos to the league.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Some guys, you see their facial expression, you know exactly how it's going. Kawhi wears a poker face the entire game.
George, he's checked in for Hachimura. And so he makes both from the line. There's a minute 12 left in the game.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Outside, Rondo drives to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Rockets ball.
And here are the Rockets now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Clock at 6. Howard with a screen on Gobert. A shot to stop the run. Blocked again! Here's Kidd. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.